right, man. What's up to my beautiful fans out there? What's going on? I appreciate you coming to the channel. It's your boy Hood Films. What's good? Yo, thanks for coming to the channel. Like, subscribe, and I'm gonna hit y'all with that dope news that you came over here to find out about everything that's popping in the hood, around the hood. I'm gonna let you know what's popping with it. So check it out, man. Y'all heard about the guy Casanova. His real name is like Casual or something like that. It's real close to that. But make a long story short, this kid, man, has been down on a RICO case. And a RICO case happening in New York, and they trying to claim that he's like the leader of the gang. So he was up for a bond hearing. His people had put up a few $1,000,000 in money and property to get him out of prison so he can get back to his life, get back to his hip-hop world. But he was denied bond today. He was denied bail. They're not going to let him get out. They're not going to let him bond out. And it's like really crazy. And it's like, damn, I know that he was doing good in his rap career, but they feeling like he has a situation where they don't want him to go out of there. So they saying that he's the leader of the crew. He came up from the bottom. It's one of the U.S. attorneys is saying that, and I quote, the only thing the passage of time from the 3 prior first-degree convictions has established is that the defendant has moved up from the more junior role to a leadership role where he has his underlings do the dirty work on his hands, on his and his gang's behalves. U.S. Attorney David Felton successfully argued. So, end quote. That basically is his situation there, man. They saying that he moved up in the ranks, and so he is involved with the crime, and he's the reason why the stuff is going down. I don't know if y'all know about the guy or nothing like that, his music and everything like that. But if you never heard of him, he's out of New York. He's doing real good, successful in the music game. He was signed to some kind of deal with Roc Nation, with Jay-Z and him. And I thought he was doing pretty good. So he got 3 prior robbery convictions. So one of his convictions is an incident in which a junior member of the Gorilla Stone Nation choked a woman in a New York diner and broke her jaw because she was taking pictures of the rapper while he was eating. So then he got caught up at a double shooting in Miami involving a rapper and another United Gorilla Stone member named Jared Krister ruined his chance as well. So that's what's going on. I'm reading directly from the allhiphop.com about this. Y'all should check it out to go get some more information about this case if you're interested in Casanova and what he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna read a quote from his actual lawyer and what his lawyer say. His lawyer, James Kousouris, claims Casanova had nothing to do with these shootings. A quote, Mr. Senior's down there with his family. He's celebrating his birthday. He's taking photographs. He's taking celebrity photographs. He's not in any way conducting himself in any matter, Kousouris unsuccessfully argued. Continue to quote, now, I think this whole episode has to be videotaped. This is not telling anybody to do anything. And while the text message and the complaint do mention him, it is very clear that he is not telling anybody to do anything. Interestingly, somebody reaches for their hip, but that would be self-defense. It's very clear that Caswell Sr. is not armed, and he is not down there looking for trouble, and he's not charged. Now, if you look at the government's recitation here, if he's the big boss and he's directing violence, well, he would have been charged. There's no evidence sufficient to charge him in that, James Kousouris said, end quote. So basically, his lawyer is saying that they're saying that he was a boss in a gang and he had moved up the ranks. So they're saying that the people who was doing the crime was basically told to do these things by him. So his lawyer is arguing that none of this is true. And if it was true, then they would have charged him with that type of crime instead of claiming it to reason why they want to deny his bond. They would have charged him with the equivalence of that crime. Right now, he's charged in a RICO case. It was like a conspiracy to continue a criminal enterprise. But the specifics as to if he was the leader of the gang, that's something he's going to have to fight and try to figure out in court because that's what they're trying to claim against him. So at this point, they're denying his bond. So it looked like he gonna sit in court until either they can bring another case back and appeal this decision, or until his court case actually comes about. So that's kind of crazy for the for you little dude, man, because I thought they was just making it in the rap game, you know, but they said Casanova is one of the 18 alleged members of the United Guerrilla Stone Nation, and the feds have accused of racketeering in a sweep indictment. That's the first article that came out about his situation. So it's just something to think about, man. You know, they in the videos and they talking about the gang shit and they talking about the Crip shit and the stuff that they're associated with. And when I was growing up in that type of environment, they used to always be like, silence, be quiet. You never fucking tell your business. You keep it low key. You don't do that. Obviously, it's shit 30 years in the future. So the kids got a whole nother mentality. And it's just what it is. So it's, what can you say? They got to live their own life. They got to do what's famous and interesting and fun in their era, because my era is not today. So I just don't know what the hell they say about that. It's like they indicted him. He's going down. He's going to be sitting up. He ain't getting humped. He ain't that, all of that stuff that they got up and pulled all those resources together, got to bond him out, ain't finna happen. So it's just the reality of the game, man. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. I hope y'all ain't caught up right there. Y'all gonna be free and be out in these streets so you can go and chase your dreams and chase your goals. But you can hit me up in the comment section and let me know if y'all familiar with Casanova's situation, what you think about his situation. Should he go down? Do you think he the leader of the crew? Do you think that this was gonna come one day and eventually? What you think about artists that want to put all this gang shit on top of the videos, on top of the TV, top of the internet rather, knowing that the world gonna see it. And nobody's going to look at that shit as a prop or a part of your show. They just looking at that shit like you're a part of the gang and that's what you want. So, you know, let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. You know, that's all I got on his situation. You know what I mean? I just hope that he get out one day. If he don't, then he made some mistakes in his young life. They too young to be going down like that. If you think, man, it's like you like 30-something. Like you finna sit in prison 15 to life is what they offering him. And what you gonna do? You know, obviously he ain't gonna snitch on nobody, even if he got that situation. Can he snitch on somebody? They probably ain't want to hear nothing from you because they look at you like you the man at the top of the totem pole. You the guy that's famous. You the guy that's gonna be, everybody wanna be in your good graces. Even the guy that's probably above you wanna be in your good graces because you're a big time rapper. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that? Is the feds going too hard? Do they try to lock up the little black dudes that's trying to make music and RICO case them, but they leave all these insurgents and white people that's white power crazy Caucasians up in the DC trying to overthrow the government? Do they leave them as just being like, oh, they were just insurging? It was just a minor coup. It was an auto coup, auto de coup, or some new word that they trying to think of or tell us what it is that they doing instead of insurrection, instead of overthrowing the country. You know, how are they able to continue to live and move around? But that's not a criminal enterprise. That's not what's the difference between what Casanova is being accused of and what the white people is being accused of in DC? That's my biggest question. That's really what I'm trying to get out of this video right here. Why is there a difference? How is there a difference? What is the difference? And that's what I want to hear from y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section if you got to this part of the video. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this all the way to the end and hearing it all the way. Let me know what you think about those ideas that I put at you, and I'm going to hit you right back in the comment section because you know that's what I do. I'm not going to leave you stranded. I'm going to be right back at you. I'm going to hit you up, and we're going to chat it out. So, you know, stay safe out there. Stay on your hustle. This your boy Yusef Hood Films. Check out my book, Hood, How to Make a Hood Movie. It's right available on Amazon or in the comment section. Or check out or in the description section, I mean. Or also check out my new movie. It's called Killer Rapper. It's right here on my channel. You can watch it. It's free. It's dope. It's hour long. Produced, directed right by me. So you can know what Hood Films is. You're not just on this page like, Hood Films, where that come from? Go watch the movie. You can see. All right, y'all, holla.